Hey beautifuls, good afternoon. So today I'm going to be doing an highly requested and updated eyebrow tutorial. And when I say highly requested, is because I did also post on my Facebook page. It's called Jeanette's Makeup and Makeovers. If you guys don't have it or you don't have me on Facebook, go ahead and request it. I also say highly requested because, like I said before in my other video that I did do, everywhere I go, no matter where I go, everybody wants to know what I use for my eyebrows, how I do my eyebrows, and so yeah, so that's why I'm going to be doing an updated eyebrow tutorial. Now, let's get started. I prime my skin already with, of course, the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I always prime my skin with that. I also put it on top of my eyebrows just because it helps smooth the product out. So, what you will need is, of course, a small angled brush like this, a flat small concealer brush, concealer, and this is the Maybelline Age Rewind, Instant Age Rewind in Neutralizer, and foundation, and I'll explain foundation why later in the video, and of course your eyebrow products. Now, those of you who know me, and when I say what I use for my eyebrows, everybody freaks out because everybody thinks I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills or like the expensive products. But in reality, I just use a dollar pencil. Yes, a dollar pencil. Now, let's see if I have any that I can show you guys. Okay, well, this is a brand of NYC. Now, if you guys have HEB, if you guys have Walmart, you know the product NYC and Wet n Wild. And you know, they usually have pencils for 87 cents or 96 cents or 97 cents or 99 cents or even a dollar. Well, this is what I use, a pencil. Yes, a pencil is what I use. A dollar pencil is what I use for my eyebrows. Yes. So, what I do, and you can use any color pencil. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can even use the pencil as an eyeliner. You know what I mean? It's just all on you. So what I do with the dollar pencil, but this is, I don't use the NYC. I use the Wet n Wild. Remember, Wet n Wild pencil. It's those KHOL pencils. So I get an empty container, and you don't really necessarily have to have an empty container like this. You can use the top of a water bottle, you know, like when you open the water bottle, it has a little top. You can use that. You can use even a candle holder. You can even use anything that has like a base to it, you know, so you can add. So I use one of these little clear containers. I can't even open it, but because of the baby primer. So what I do is I open up the pencil, kind of like you're opening up like the pencil for the lead, like a pencil writing, you know, one of those, and I put it in here, and I make my own PROMADE, my own eyebrow pencil. So what I use to smush it down is, of course, tweezers. And I just flatten it, move it around, make it more of a creamy texture. So that's what I use for my eyebrows. Can you do that? A dollar. Okay. Now, of course, I do use different products time to time. You know, I do use the Anastasia chocolate brow powder duo, and of course the Anastasia dip PROMADE, and this is also in chocolate. So I'm going to show you guys using two different products on how I do my eyebrows. Okay, so first I'm going to start off with the dollar one. This one, no matter what name brands of eyebrow products I have. I have the e.l.f., the Maybelline, the Anastasia, you know, you name it. I always go back to the dollar one. Why? Because it's not too creamy like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, and it's not too thick like some of them that I do own and have. This one is just my favorite, and I always get compliments with this one, always. And everybody always freaks out when I tell them it's the dollar. Like, hello, that's dollar. It's like, seriously, my thing. So anyways, going in with the small little angled brush like this, going in with that Wet n Wild dollar pencil, and you're gonna go ahead and get your eyebrows. These are how my eyebrows look. They're very thin, very light. And so I'm gonna go ahead, you know how you have hair standing up right here? I'm gonna go ahead and start off right. Okay, so where was I? Okay, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys and remove all this product. So I'm gonna clear it up again and start off drawing a line because you want to get the shape going. And I don't draw the line all the way over here. I draw it right here where my hair starts standing up. And where I have that line, I go on top of my eyebrow as well. And I draw the line right on top where I created the line on the bottom. And I connect it like that. I get more of that product. And I start filling it in. I just follow my natural hairline, how this part goes sideways, so I start to go sideways like that, and this part goes down, so I just go all the way down. But I try not to go out of that line where I created. Like that. So now right here where all these little lines stand up, I don't add any more product. I just keep going. And you see how my eyebrow, okay, my brush is like this, so I have it like where the pointy thing, this pointy thing, I have this part right here, drawing a little line here. I'm just following my natural hairline. I'm doing light strokes on it. Like that. So some of my hair right here is going sideways and this part's going up. And then of course I clean it with the concealer. So now I'm going to go in with the other. I'm going to clean out that product that I have with this brush. And this is my favorite eyebrow brush. I mean, it's like the smallest brush, but the thickest brush, kind of. If that makes any sense. Okay. So, cleaning out all that product. Now I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Dip PROMADE in Chocolate. And I'm going to do the same technique I did here on this one. So, like I said, I really don't use this one. A little bit creamier. Like, too creamier. And of course, I am drawing the line. That. And I already have like my shape of my eyebrows, of course, because I pluck them out. I like get the shape on how I want them. So when I draw them over them, they are almost close to my hairline, where my hair is. So I'm practically just making it darker. So now I am just filling it and following the hairline. Like that. some of my hair more right here is still going sideways, so I'm going to bring it in very gently. Now, see how I still have hair right here? So going in with the Anastasia, and this is chocolate. This is powder duo. Pow. And it looks like that. So I'm going in, this is a MAC 209 brush. It's just a very small little round brush. I'm going in with the darker shade right here. And I'm just going to go over that pencil, or over that Anastasia pomade. And this one, I usually don't add any powder just because to me, it stays on longer. And this one, like if I put my hand over it, of course it's gonna remove as well as this one. But this one's more creamier, the Anastasia one. So it's always good to set powder with it. And it's always good to set powder with any of your eyebrows. But when I use the Anastasia one, I have to set powder with it. Sorry. So I'm going to take off that product off that brush, just using a wipe. And I'm going in with the lighter shade right here, the brown one. And I'm sorry this is a long video, you all. I'm just trying to explain step by step. So now what I'm going to be doing is doing the same thing how I just did on the other eyebrow when my hairs were standing up. And I'm pretty much doing the same technique. You can do it up, you can do it down, doesn't really matter. And now I'm just blending it in the middle. Like that. Looks funny, but that's why we have concealer. And that's why we have foundation. Now, the reason why I use the foundation is because when I apply foundation on my forehead, I want my eyebrows not to be standing out as much with the concealer. With the foundation, it helps blend. So I'm going to go in with that small square concealer brush that I had said in before. And I'm going to get that foundation. And of course, the foundation that I use is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless and 228 Soft Tan. So now I'm going in and I'm just going to clean out the lines, give it more of a shape. And I'm bringing in that foundation towards my nose. Like that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm bringing in that foundation more inwards. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to meet that foundation in the middle, and I'm just going to go ahead and just make myself a foundation unibrow pretty much. And this is just to help me make them equally. I'm just bringing it towards the center right here. You see that? It's kind of, I mean, no eyebrows are twins, but you do want them to be sisters instead of cousins or stepsisters. So we try our best to make them look equally. Like that. Okay, now going in with the concealer. Like I said, this is the Maybelline Age Rewind, Instant Age Rewind. And I'm going in with the same brush and that concealer. And I like to use the concealer on the bottom of my brows just because it gives it a highlight towards the bottom. So I'm going to do the same thing. I am starting all the way right here towards the center of my nose, and I'm just drawing out the shape. Like that. Same thing towards the other eye. I am bringing it in, and what I do, I like to just meet those two concealers. Like that. And I get more of that foundation. What I like to do right here, I kind of like to do like a little V shape towards the end. Get my eyebrows the shape. Same thing here. So do the little V shape. And to go back and do little touch-ups, make sure they are somewhat the same shape. I'm going in the middle and just lightly see, and then right here where the foundation kind of, okay. And that's how I do my eyebrows. As you can tell, this is why I like this one better, because it looks more filled in instead of this one. This one kind of looks like you did do it right here and then some right there. So yeah, this is just a step-by-step kind of guide on how I do my eyebrows. And yeah, I will see you guys on my next video. Let me know what you guys would like to see next. And yeah, until next time, bye beautifuls.